Alright, welcome back to the channel. Max Tornow here. I want to talk about how to become a good coach. The answer might surprise you. We're on our way to karting. Actually, it's funny, but I wanted to knock out this video real quick. So if you want to become an online coach or an online consultant, but even a service provider, you want to get started from zero and you're not sure if you're good enough, then this video is for you.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a meaningless, dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money while not having to worry that you could get fired? My name is Max Tornow and I've attained that freedom and I've attained that security. No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
So the answer is quite simple. How to become a good coach? By becoming a good student first. What that means is it has several smaller implications. Number one, if you become a good student first, you understand the value of a good coach and you understand from a student perspective what's important, right? Because oftentimes you as someone who has an expertise in something, you might think like, okay, this is what people need, this is what their issues will be, and so on and so forth. But if you've never been in the shoes of a student, you never really know what the potential pitfalls are. And this is just something that I've learned in my very first business, the dating advice business. I was a student first. I went to seminars, I coached, I booked coachings and so on and so forth. So I really understood, okay, what do I value in a coach and what are, their so-and-so shortcomings and things that I want to do better. And that will help you a lot. The other implication is also, especially when you are a student and you pay for something, where you kind of realize, okay, I value something and therefore I pay for it, and that will then be much easier for you to pay for something yourself. We always put it this way. This is something more for our intermediate clients, but clients that, for example, have started with their online coaching and they charge a certain amount and then they have the expertise but they're too scared to charge more money. We always say, okay, go somewhere premium and buy something there. This could be a business class flight. This could be even something simpler, go to a Louis Vuitton store or a Gucci store and see how you're being treated there as a premium client. And then you'll feel like, okay, this is what premium is, and then you're okay with paying that for yourself, and therefore you'll also be okay with selling that yourself. So it's pretty interesting. When you're used to paying for something, it's much easier for you to sell that as well. It's the same spiel why I, for example, have so many mentors that I happily pay for, because at the end of the day, it's my business. I'm like the easiest client ever for my mobility coach or for my fitness coach, because I charge a lot for my coaching, therefore I have no problem paying a lot for coaching that I'm taking, right? By the way, if you haven't done so yet, go ahead, follow me on Instagram. It's really, really good content that I'm posting there every single day. I'm replying to all DMs. The other Instagram account that I can very strongly recommend you as well is our Freedom Business Mentoring Instagram account. On there, we're showing our most successful clients that have started from scratch. We're posting inspirational content on there every single day as well. So go check out both. Strongly recommend you doing that. The other part is, what most people fail to realize is they always think like, okay, if I want to become a coach or something, I first need to get really good, and then I stay at that level, and then I start coaching and I start charging money. But that's not true. In order to get started, you might want to be 2 to 3 steps ahead of the average person in that respective field. Whether you want to be fitness coach or dating coach, whatever, you don't need to be perfect at it, but you want to be more steps ahead than the average person that you could potentially teach. Does that mean you should stay there? No, but it's enough to get you the foot in the door. And what you do then is you get a couple test clients at first, and these could be test clients that you're coaching for free. This could be test clients that you're coaching for a little bit, for half the money, and so on and so forth. But this obviously will get you the foot in the door, and now you're getting paid to get more and more experience. If you do it for free, you don't get paid, but at least you get more and more experience. And like I said, you shouldn't stay at that level. And now you're taking that leverage of having clients already, paid or unpaid, of already being someone who coaches other people. You use that leverage to then learn more and keep getting better at your craft. Like even at my stage where we're making multiple 7 figures and we're coaching advanced clients scale to 7 figures at this point, I'm still learning. There's literally no single day, maybe Sunday sometimes when I take a day off, but other than that, there's no single day where I'm not learning, where I'm not in contact with people who make more money than me, where I'm not asking questions, where I'm not, watching content or listening to a podcast from someone I find interesting that I look look up to, of whose level I want to be at, right? And the good thing is though, once you have the foot in the door and once you're coaching and once you're making money for that, it's almost like you're putting a little bit of a positive pressure on yourself to say, okay, now I am the person that coaches other people, so now I have the obligation and responsibility to get better and to continuously grow my craft. Not only the craft that you're coaching, but also your coaching or consulting skill in and of itself. It's also why we're going karting now, because I want to get better at karting. I don't coach it, but ultimately you always want to keep learning, right? And that's ultimately the commitment that you want to make. Saying like, okay, from a student perspective, this is what I value in somebody that I look up to, and this is something that I want to give back once I'm a coach or consultant myself. And again, it puts you in this position where you say, okay, there's a little bit of a pressure on myself to get better and to keep honing my craft, but ultimately you have the pressure on one side, but on the other side, if you do it correctly, you're already getting paid for that, you're already getting better, you get the foot in the door, and you're getting better through working on that, right? It's not just some theoretical concept that you're working on and then you hope it's something that works. No, you're working better by actually doing that, and of course, you're getting paid for that, and that's ultimately where you want to get. And that's also probably why all my businesses are so successful, because we always start with the client in mind. We don't just go ahead and start building a big brand and then we start building a program and then we hope we can sell it, which is the wrong and the dumb way to do things. We actually say, okay, who's the client? Who do they value? What do I know from my experience people value? Maybe even from my experience from being a student myself. And then you go ahead and you make a really, really good coaching offer from that. You're getting paid as you're understanding your audience better. You're getting paid as you're growing with your skill and getting better. And that's ultimately how you can become a successful online coach that's not only successful, but also really good. And then you continuously get better at that. You never stop with that. That's the commitment you're making to your clients. And ultimately, no funnel is gonna make you that amount of money that a lifetime customer-centric business can make you. No ad that is really viral, none of these gimmicks, no chatbot is gonna result in as much money as you can be making by really putting the customer or the client in the center and making sure that they're getting the results that they deserve and that you're going above and beyond to actually get your clients results. That's what I've been doing. So, whoa, it's getting really, really cold. That's what I've been doing for a very, very long time. It's fulfilling. On one side, it's good karma. On the other side, client wins as well. Client wants to stay with you, and that in result also means that you're making more money from that, so it's also good for the business. It's a win, 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 win. And that is how you become a very good coach, consultant, or even service provider. So at this point, I want to thank you very much for watching. And if you want us and me personally to help you build your own first successful online coaching or consulting business, then go ahead and book a free consultation call with us right now. There's a link down in the description below. You click on that link, you fill out the application on that page. It takes maybe 2 minutes to fill it out. And then you can book the exact date and time where you want us to help you. We always show a couple of client testimonials after this video so you can check them out. It works for me. You see, it works with our clients. We're literally just spam posting all these testimonials on our Instagram every day because we're getting so many. So the first step to do that is, of course, by booking a free consulting call. Jumping on a call with us is entirely for free. And then we can see what exact steps you need to take in your exact situation to get started with your own first successful online coaching or consulting business, even next to your job, right? It's another thing that you can understand, that you can do this next to your job. You don't need to quit until you make enough money to quit, right? So thank you very much for watching, and talk soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up? My name is Thomas Wynn. I've been with Freedom Business Mentoring for a few months now, and I gotta say I'm really happy with everything that I've learned so far. So I just closed a client for $2,500 US dollars, and looking forward to closing more. Feel really great, and Max and your team and Pedro and everybody, I just want to thank you so much for being part of my life in this way, and thank you for providing me the knowledge to be able to help other people. All right, peace.